Hello.
cravuette. Hello.
Oh, okay. Fuck, cravuette was no more.
Oh, hello, Lucas.
Look, what?
Luca?
That's not.
Luca?
Yes,
Luca? Luca? How do you like
Luca.
Luca?
Luca.
Luca. It sounds like it's like candy.
It's Italian.
What?
It's an Italian name.
Aren't you fucking Dutch?
Yes, but the name is Italian.
Okay. The
I'm gonna
more you,
send you a weird ass snap for now. Okay, let me.
the more you know.
Oh yeah, that's hot. Okay, send you a hot as fuck snap.
Oh, it's fucking hot.
I told you. I was sending it in the group too. This is hot as fuck.
This is so hot.
And you should say horny.
Horny.
Good.
Anyway, how's the morning?
Pretty damn complicated. So I was gonna hang out with friends, with my crush too,
Nice.
and they were like, "Oh yeah, let's hang out" yesterday, and then today they reacted like they didn't want to anymore, but they didn't say it straight to my face, and now they're like, "Yeah, we don't know, we'll see," and we still didn't make any appointments. One of them will join on Discord in like 45 minutes, so after that I probably have to go again.
Alright.
Terry's gonna bust a nut.
Anyway, I'm gonna pause it just like editing on the panels. I went roller skating this morning, it was pretty nice.
I really don't have a double chin. I'm trying so hard. I really just don't have one. I'm actually trying so hard.
You look like fucking 18 right now.
Terry says fuck yes. Damn. Fuck yes. This is gonna be epic. I can already tell. Now let me do it with a Lipton beanie. I'm a walking ad. Wait, hang on. Huh? I got a beanie. Let me send another horny pic. With me being an ad.
I don't want horny pic.
Yeah, you can't resist, can you?
My French will resist. Hey, Rydro. Welcome to the podcast. This is just you, me, and fucking Luca.
Oh wait, you're already podcasting?
Yes. It's just,
Hello people.
no, it's just Rydro. Like this is right. Oh, I think there's 3 people. Actually. I'm just on fucking paint. Like I'm just like doing the panels right now.
I'm sending hot as fuck pictures on Snapchat to Yegmai
Yeah.
and Terry.
To showing up
They likey. He is.
Likey.
They likey. Sorry if my sound is shit. I'm on my iPad, but you know, at least I can do this now.
Fucking flex.
No, at least I can do this because I have a shitty mic.
Yes.
On my PC, I can't aerate for shit because my mic is too good for that. Oh, you sound like you just woke up.
No.
You kinda do sound like you just woke up.
Nah, man, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah. As I said, I went roller skating earlier this morning. It was pretty nice.
Roller skating? That sounds
Yes.
so fucking 1980.
Actually, rollerblade. You know the difference?
No.
Rollerblade is you have 4 wheels on one straight line, and roller skate is
Oh yeah.
is like
Just
6 or 4 wheels like on each side. And it's kind of like rollerblade is less 80s.
to be honest, I wouldn't expect you to ever do that, but I mean,
Well, you didn't expect
you do you.
You didn't expect me to exercise.
I didn't expect you. I can't picture you on fucking rollerblades.
Oh, you don't want to.
I can't.
But yeah,
That'd be sick though.
no, it's really nice though. Like you know, I wake up around like 8. You know, I have breakfast around like 9:30. I leave and I go on the coast. I wanted to say that. you know I live I can, so I'm literally next to the sea, and I just have like this huge like long road.
Where you live next to the sea,
Yes,
like on the south of France or in
yeah,
the
like
north of
really, I
France.
can. This is literally like I can't be closer to the sea than this.
So, but it's in the south, right?
Yes, I
So in the
literally have
hot,
the sea
okay.
at my
So in the
doorstep.
tropical
Yes.
part of France. Dang. Because if you live in the north, you'd have the shit sea, also called the
Yeah,
North Sea.
yeah, the fucking yeah.
It's like literally brown.
Oh really?
Yes,
Damn. That's because of all English people pooing in the loo, and it goes.
probably.
I don't know what it was. Anyway, it was really nice. Like just like for an hour or two, I had my Spotify playlist, and I was just vibing on the fucking beach. I mean, not on the beach because I can't always get on the beach, but like next to it, you get this little road for people to walk on, and it's really smooth on rollerblades. So I use
Yeah,
that.
I mean, you're getting some time for yourself.
I have,
That's always nice.
yeah. I'm. I'll see if I get a job yet or not. The thing is, it's kind of complicated right now because it's the end of the season. We're going towards winter, and the place I'm at, like let's just say it's fucking dead during winter, so there's not a lot of chance that I get like a full contract. But on the other side, like I have a lot of things helping me like pay my rent and shit, so I can pretty much just not work until March if I want to, but I won't be saving a lot of money. So I'm
I
thinking of
mean,
like sometimes like doing a bit of internship, 1 or 2 days and shit, so I get a bit more money. But yeah,
it's still not the way to go, though.
what?
It still ain't the way to go.
What do you mean?
To like not work at all.
I'm not planning to not work. I'm just saying like I could do that right now, and I mean I'm focusing on our project in the Borasi, so it's a bit of an investment for me, and also like I get to learn how to use some software like FL Studio and
Yeah,
Premiere
yeah,
Pro,
yeah.
so that's something you can always use on in the future.
Hmm.
But yeah, if I wouldn't be doing that right now, I'd probably be learning how to doing coding again. There's a website called the Open Classroom. It's a French website, and you can actually get a certified degree if you pay lessons, which to compare to like going to an actual university, like it's really cheaper and faster. And if you do pass the test, you can actually get a programming degree. So I'll probably do that once I guess don't feel like working on the bar scene, which I don't think it's gonna be yet.
Hmm.
But like for now, it's just kind of like to focus most of my day, like this, making
Well,
making
ain't
money.
it like very fucking chill to like wake up and know you have nothing to do and you can like sleep till like 10 o'clock every day?
I mean, it's
That's the life, dude.
it's it depends, alright, because like I'm actually, even though like sometimes these days I just stay on my computer all day, like I'm being productive, I feel productive. There was a time where I was just sitting in there, all day and just playing games, and I just didn't feel productive, and that shit kind of just, made me feel sad, because I was like, I'm just not doing. I'm playing games, which is nice, but it's just where is it getting me? Like nowhere. I'm sure, like I'm grinding levels on that one fucking game, but it's not that, So there was a time where I didn't have a job and I was just spending my whole time playing games and I didn't feel satisfied. And there was a time where I had a full-time job and I didn't feel satisfied either because it was just taking most of my day and it was kind of like made me fall in a bit of depression. So I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah.
just however you face it, I guess. And
Yeah, yeah. Believe it or not, I get it. Not in that way, but like with school and stuff. Also, like I don't know if that's any problem, but like uh, social stuff has to do with it too. I mean, if you have a job and like you love your job, but your work environment is shit, like your colleagues, they're like they're just not nice
I had
at all.
good
Then
colleagues. Our boss were pretty much boomers, and they weren't very nice to us. Like they were
yeah, well,
50 years old, and they were like Just they was in that fucking boomer mindset. They were like, yeah, they're all fucking between 18 and 30 years old, so they're all fucking pussies. Just,
Yeah.
just I'm like, okay, if you're gonna go that way and fucking, generalize it and consider all of us like fucking brain dead. I mean, sure, go for it, boomer.
Ah, that explains. On Rocket League, everybody who calls you brain dead is a boomer. Confirmed. This is now a fact. I made it a fact. This this has got to be a reason. Every time somebody on Rocket League calls you brain dead now, you should just say, "Okay, boomer." They won't see that coming ever.
Honestly.
So like, I mean, I had this thing with school, like since like 2 years ago. I just didn't have any friends, because I was kind of different than the rest. I was on like we have different levels for the dumber kids and the smarter kids at our school.
Really?
And I was kind of in the middle. Yeah, that's why at primary school you just get placed with everybody. Like, you can get placed with people who are like really fucking dumb and those people who do weed and drugs and stuff like that, and the really smart people who can become like scientists later on. Those people are all mixed in one class at primary school for 8 years long. And I was always like, I was kind of in the middle. I was a smart kid, but I didn't act like one because if I did, I'd get bullied. So I got like at the end of primary school, based on your performance on primary school, you get like assigned a level for high school, which you need to go to. And instead of the one I could do, and where the people doing that were more like me, where I could really make friends, and be myself, I got placed a level lower. And well, normally you have people there who are like basically the same, but of course I was unlucky, I didn't. So I was still like kind of the different guy, That one dude who was more keeping everything for himself because he didn't relate with the other kids. Because I was never a popular kid. I didn't want to be a popular kid. Like, it's shit to me. Every day new drama and stuff like that. The popular kids, it's just I don't look up to them at all. I was always like, when I saw the older guys, like, because when you're like at a lower level, you only do 4 years of high school. When you're in the middle, where I was, you do 5 years, and the smart kids, they do 6 years. So basically, every time I saw my nephew, because he was in the smarter level, and he was in 6th year, I think. I always looked up to him. I never looked up to like the popular kids, which is normal for people. I never looked up to them. I hated them. But I always looked up to my nephew, the biggest nerd I knew. Because he was just happy, he could be himself. He had friends who were like him, who he could relate with, and he never had any drama at all. And he's like a big Redditor. He built his PC, which inspired me to build my PC as well. It's like I always looked up to the nerdy people, and that's what the other people didn't get. And then last year, I got promoted to the other class where the smarter kids are at, and now I have lots of friends. It's like, it's so different. Yeah, you probably don't get it because like I think in France it's like very different with school.
I mean, it's always a bitch this time, this period. I think it doesn't really matter which country you're from. It's kind of always been, a bitch for some kids. When I was born, I've been diagnosed with early kid syndrome. I'm doing like a raw translation. I don't know how you actually say it in English, but it basically means that I was smarter than the average. My IQ was higher, but I would have a lot more. Like, it would be tougher for me to get along with kids of my age and basically just integrate myself with others. So it was actually the case, like until before I entered middle school. Like, I was always kind of having trouble getting friends, but I had a few, like maybe one or two, and these were kind of like me, you know, just they were kind of just quiet, but when I was talking with them, we'd have like this, you know, really nice talk, and and yeah, and that wasn't the case with most kids. So yeah, I mean, I was never really going for like, you know, big chatting group of people. You know, I've
Yeah.
always liked to be more on one-on-one with a person because you know there's nobody interrupting you. It's just you know two-person completely, you know, talking about how they feel, and
See,
it's complicated to have something like that going on a group, for an example, you know, because the more
see,
people
I can
there
relate with
is,
this.
yeah, the more people there is, you know, the less space there is for the group to be open-minded and smart in a way. I mean, I don't know if you realize or not, but like the biggest the group are, you know, the dumber the people get, you know, because
Yeah.
everyone just thinks under this one thing, this one idea, and most of the time it's just fucking stupid because it's that idea of because you're you're a bigger number that you basically just you're like you know it gives you this strong and chaotic feeling, you know what I mean? And
And the thing
some
is, when
sometimes
you're with a bigger group, you also have like the people in the group have more people to like hang out with and to like put all their attention to. And most of the time, there will be one or two people in the group who are in the group, but not really, if you get what I mean.
yeah,
I was one of those people last year because I thought I finally found a good group of friends. Because this one girl I met, she was really fucking nice to me. She was like the first one to be real friends with me. Because that's another thing. I'd rather have like one or two really good friends than a group of shitty friends.
mm,
Well, she was in this group and she got more and more popular, and I got into that group as well, and they all liked me because she liked me and stuff like that. That's how I made friends. But I was in the group, but not really. I was there just to be there.
yeah,
And at a given moment, it felt like they were just hanging out with me because they felt pity for me, which is like that sucks.
mm.
That's yeah.
So
But oh well.
sometimes like you know people are doing things or they are like in a situation and they don't really know why, and they basically just condition to this one feeling, and sometimes those people will ask themselves, you know, like why am I in front of this person, you know, why am I doing this, am I enjoying what I'm doing, you know, most people they just get driven away by whatever, you know, main media tell them or the shit like that, and sometimes it's really hard to you know get the truth out of people. And
Yes.
see like there was sometimes like I try to do that most of my time, just asking myself, you know, what am I doing and do I like what I'm doing? And as
Well,
of now, you know, I got plenty of time to figure what I like to do, and I'm just trying to spend, you know, every minute of my life, you know, doing things I like to do. And if one day, you know, I'm forced to do something I don't like, you know, like I guess I'll just, you know, just toughen and do it. But that's the thing too. Like sometimes you see these people, you know, they're like friends, but they don't know how. They don't. I mean, no, I mean they don't know why. They just like they just they're like that because they don't want to be lonely. But at the same time,
yes.
they're probably not hanging out with the right people, and sometimes you know these like it affects them in a worse way. And these people, you know, they kind of fell
I
into
can
this.
I mean, I've been through this and I'm trying to help other people with this who have this because I know a lot of people who are still in those groups who I know who don't want to be in those
Well,
groups,
try,
who
try,
don't want to be like that, but
trust.
they don't listen. They just don't listen to me because I was in that situation and I got out of it because I had the right mindset. Like I was like this is not good. I got to stop doing this. I got to find better friends. And so I did.
Nice.
I went to the less popular kids because that's just the realization you have to make as a kid, which most kids just can't make. Popularity is viewed as this great big thing with where you get lots of friends and where you get lots of attention, and that's how you get happy, you know. But it's not true.
Because that's what most people want. They just want attention. They want love. Like people want love more than money at some point because they want to feel love. You know, they want to feel like they're important to other people. They don't want to live in this anxiety. And I've learned, you know, how to just not being conditioned by that. To just go over this feeling of, you know, being anxious. Like I'm still a bit awkward sometimes, you know, when I go outside, but I just don't give a shit, you know. Like for an example, in the morning when I go and roller skate, you know, I just put on my headphones and vibe to music, and I just don't give a shit about anyone else, you know. Like I've just stopped caring because at some point, like I was always, you know, looking out the window, looking at people, and be like, oh, look at these motherfuckers, and just like I mean, I still do that sometimes, you know, it's just for the gigs. But like before that, I mean, I was generally doing that like as a way to like complain about shit. And I realized, you know, you should just stop doing that. You know, just always looking at other people and criticizing them because you're just like bringing yourself negativity, and you're gonna end up, you know, being pretty much like these people. You know, being a fucking asshole. So
You won't believe it, but this is like literally what I did
I
in
mean,
the last summer holiday, because I was like this. I was like, because those popular kids, that's how they get the attention. They go talk shit about others and about themselves, and they bring all the negativity, and every week they have new trauma, because that's how
you
they
know
get
that
attention. And
sometimes.
I was like, this is not how I want to get attention. This is not good. I mean, I'm good at having deep conversations, so people would always go to me with their drama, and they'd put me in the middle of it, and I was literally just done with it because it made me sad, it made me depressed, and it was like it was just not good. So I was just like, I need to stop with this all sad mindset. I just need to be like, that shit doesn't matter,
Yeah,
but the good shit does. And it sounds so easy, but it's so hard to change your mindset like that.
it is, but you have to do it. I've been there too. Like I always I was this person that, you know, I was like I need to help most people I can because I wanted to feel good about myself, you know, because I wanted to be like I'm helping other people, you know, because at some point I was like this is my purpose in life. I have to be nice with other people and help them in their shit. And I realized that at some point like people were just overusing that, like, and even if sometimes it was, you know, intentional or unintentional, but most of the time, you know, like I would just pretty much be more than a friend. I'd be a fucking psychologist, you know, like I'd just take on people's shit. And it, it as you said, like it just made me sad at some point because I was just, you know, taking that over and over. And you know, I brought myself in useless drama that could have just easily avoided. And I came to the conclusion now that, you know, there's only one things that matter to me mostly. It's just myself.
But but
And
dude, most of their drama was so retarded too. Like it
drama
was
is
like,
retarded as a whole. It's just
not
because
every drama. Like if you have drama about like your parents were getting a divorce, for example. I mean, yes, you're sad about that for sure. That's normal. Or if you get used by like a girl you love, or like just any
well,
sadness
I
about
was more
love, which
talking
is
about
reasonable.
people of
That's
our
like,
age
I
now.
get those trauma things, but if you have new trauma every week and you're just like searching for things to make drama about, that's the retarded drama. That's like, it's so retarded, and it doesn't make any sense either.
I mean, yeah, that but like I was said, drama is like people of our generation pretty much as a whole because most of all people of our age drama is just retarded. You know, it's just pointless. And anyway, and you know, I came in the conclusion that I just have to live for myself, and you know, once I feel good about myself, then I can maybe, you know, like help a little bit other. But I stopped being this really, you know, like just guy that wants to help. Like if you're my friend and I see you're in a bad state, you know, I'm gonna help you, but I won't be, you know, like pushing you forward. You know what I mean? Like I'll give you tips and that'll be it. Because to me,
Hmm.
like you have to make the move by yourself. I mean,
Yes.
what's it's not gonna be rewarding anyway if you're in like you know a bad situation and you need the complete help of someone else to help you and do that move and you know and go forward like that. You're not gonna feel good about yourself when you look back. You're like, I didn't. That wasn't really um, how to say that, challenging for me, because like someone was completely behind my back, like I'm a fucking kid, and just like when, and I don't want to like just whatever, like just make myself, but I when I lost my job, like they announced they announced it to me like literally at the end of my shift, so I just didn't expect that. I was fucking shocked for like the whole night and even the day after that, and I was already in like pretty deep dark depression. I mean, I've never been suicidal, but I was kind of close of just just letting myself die at some point, because I didn't like clean my place for 2 weeks. There was like cockroach on the fucking wall, like crawling over and shit. Like I didn't even give a shit at that point. And when there's dust and fucking cockroach and shit on in your place, and on top of that your job is really fucking like taking over your positiveness and shit. Like you kind of feel down, and
Yeah.
it took me a day. After that, the next day after that, I woke up in the morning and I just said fuck it, and I cleaned my entire place. It took me 4 hours, and my mind just completely just all the negative shit, they vanished as I was cleaning, and I was like, just I was starting to feel better and better, and 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 now I'm back. And it didn't even take me like a week, and just to just bounce off this, and just get back and being positive again.
Exactly. That's how quickly it can go.
And
I
that's
mean,
just why, because I had faith in myself, and because I know I was by myself, and I didn't even want the help of anyone anyway. Like I talked about it to feel a bit better, but I didn't ask anyone to be like, oh, can you just please, stay with me and just talk to me. Like, no, I just, fuck it, I'm just gonna get out of this bad mood because I don't want to be in there. And most people, they just don't fight it. They don't fight it. They don't fight themselves.
talking about your shit like this is good, but constantly talking about it when you're in the middle of it brings you back to it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's very good. Because I used to do that because I thought it helped me, but then I stopped doing that and I realized it didn't really help me.
I don't know.
But
I mean,
like on like these ads and with psychiatrists and stuff like that, because in the Netherlands we have ads against depression. Like if you have some problems, talk about it. That's like what all these ads and sites and stuff like that say. But I mean, you shouldn't talk about it. You shouldn't just talk about it. You should actually do something
yeah,
about it. Like if you go talk about it all the time to everyone, it just brings you back
that's my point.
into this mindset every time. It doesn't work.
That's my point. And I used to do that too. Like just when you just have an issue and you just keep talking about it. For an example, someone is annoying you, you're gonna keep saying it to other people. Oh, that person annoys me. That person annoys me. And when you're gonna be in front of that person, either you're gonna pussy out, you're just not gonna say anything, and
Yeah.
it's not gonna fix itself. And that's just the same for anything, not just with a person, or just by yourself. And
And that's why I've told myself to like always try to tell the truth, but not in a hard way. But like, don't attack somebody with it, but still really just tell the truth. When
I'm
somebody asks me for help with some of their shit, and I care about them, I will help them. But I will not be like, oh no no everything's fine. Oh no it will
yeah,
be
just like
okay
completely
when
rubbing
I
their
know it
back.
won't be okay.
Yeah,
I
because that,
won't be all positive
because
about them
that's just
when
lying
they're
anyway.
wrong too. When I think that they're wrong in this whole thing as well, I will tell them, because if I do, they can do something about it. But if I tell them they're doing everything right and everything they do is and that they're perfect, you know what I mean. It
Perfect
won't
or
help
something.
them.
Yeah.
It won't help them. But if I tell them the truth, it will. And if I wouldn't tell them the truth, they'd discover the truth themselves, which would for a person that would be way harder than to hear it from someone. Because if you discover it, you didn't expect it, and it will come in harder than if you already knew it.
And this is how you determine which people are your friends and which people are not. When you're being true, when you're being real with them, when you're telling them actually what's up. The people that actually are your friend, they'll be like, yeah, that was harsh, but I want. This is my friend, and I still want to talk with him. Like, and what he said was, like they're gonna take that not out of proportion. You know what I mean? But if someone
Yeah, yeah.
isn't really your friend, and they're gonna see it. They're not even gonna see it criticism. They're gonna see it as negative shit, and they're completely gonna tell you to fuck off. And these people are not your friend. Okay,
No, they're not.
let me tell you for an example. I don't know if I told you already or not. I told a couple of people here. I had this girl that I knew from high school, and I tried to like ask her out one time, but she didn't want to. That's not the point. But she was still like a friend of mine. And when I left high school to go to work, so when I was in high school, to give you like a perspective, I was in the Alps, like next to Switzerland, and now I'm at Cannes, so it's like 300 kilometers. Like I basically just cut contact with all of these people from there, and I still had that girl number, and we like didn't see each other for like 2 years. And I know she was like kind of a bit of a depressing girl back then, and I was back then. I was always like trying to help her out and shit. Like she like sent me a message like I think 1 or 2 months ago, and she was like, yeah, I'm just feeling bad and stuff, and I'm like, oh hey, what's up? Like it's been 2 years we haven't talked to each other. What's going on? And she's like, I'm just depressed and shit like that, and like from that time, I had changed my perspective on that kind of stuff, and I was like, well, like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, I just want to kill myself, but I don't feel like doing it. And I told her, well, if you don't feel like killing yourself, if you can't do it, that means you still want to live. That means you still have a purpose. And she said, yeah, but I don't want to live either. And I legit just told her, I couldn't. That was harsh, but to me, that was the best thing I could have said. I told her, you gotta make a decision. If you just don't want to live anymore, just kill yourself. But if you try to kill yourself and you just can't do it, that means you have a purpose in life and that you still have faith. But you can't be on this fucking line of void where you just don't know what the fuck you're on about. Like a fucking zombie. You don't know if you're supposed to be alive or dead. So
Yeah.
just make a fucking decision. That's pretty much what I said to her. And
Well,
like I received like on my voicemail, received voicemail. Apparently, like she was hanging out with a guy, whatever, and like he fucking I left a message on my phone. It was like, "Yo, hi, my name is blah blah blah, Brian. What the fuck? I hope you die in your sleep." And I was like, okay, so that bitch just fucking like took it as an offense and just went to someone and blah blah blah. So I just sent her a message. Well, look at that. You turns out you have friends now. Fuck off, and I just blocked her phone. So
yeah.
see, this is how you deal with people. If they can't make fucking decision by themselves, like because it's been 2 years, my man. Like 2 fucking years. Like you're supposed to move on for some shit, man. Like just 2 years. Come on, man.
2 years is a long time.
2 years is a lot. 2 years is the change I've made, like from fucking oh my god, from like I from school to high school to now, the change I made, like you don't even believe it, man. It's just 2 years. You literally have like so much time to fucking work on yourself, man.
I made a lot of change to myself in 2 months. Like
Yeah,
2 months.
can even be in a day. It's just like that one fucking Joker movie, when he said it can just be about a bad day or whatever the fuck it was said. Like just it can just be a bad day because I don't know what I'm going on about this, but like all the Joker was created for an example, it was just because he had like one shitty ass fucking day, and since then like he had this quote where it's basically just like if like you can literally change in a day because of shit that happened to you.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, for me, when I was depressed, like last year, I was already like in your group, sort of. But like, there was always like something. I always had something positive to go to. At first, I was like a few friends, and then those friends kind of left me to die. I mean, that was sad. But then after that, I got a PC and I got a community, sort of, and I made some friends. I mean, I didn't really know if you saw me as friends back then, but it's like you guys were always in voice chat and you'd just like be the most epic trolls ever. You'd be like the fucking you'd never be serious at all and you'd just be joking about everything. And that was like there was always something positive.
that's what you seek. That's what you want.
That's why I stayed. That's why I like kept joining the voice chat, and why I kept playing games with you guys, because like that's the people I want to hang out with. That's the people I want to have as friends. You know,
Hell yeah.
the people who don't have constant drama, but people who can like forget about that and actually have a good influence on you, and actually give you something positive and good to go to every time you get home from school, for example. And it always works.
It's always overwhelming when you join the voice chat and there's like 5 people saying
It's always heartwarming when you join the voice chat and everybody says "fuck you," go fuck yourself.
it's just a nice way to say hello.
I mean, that's what friends do. I mean, girls never understand it, but now I have real friends as well. And what boys do with each other when they see each other and you're really good friends, you just say like, "Oh, you fucking gay."
Yeah.
That's just how you treat
Just
each other.
girl smoosh, guys, fucking eat my dick, pussy.
Yeah. It's like girls would walk up to each other and they'd be like, "Oh, hey, hey," and they'd hug each other and stuff like that.
To
And
be
boys will
honest,
just,
that is more fake than us fucking insulting each other. Like that
yes,
is real. That is real friendship. Just real manly friendship.
yeah, and
Just,
boys will just walk up to each other and they'd be like, "Hey, bro,
I,
did
I
you fuck this
bitch.
girl last night? Your girlfriend is fucking ugly, dude. She looks like a butt."
uh,
Fucking stuff like that. That's just
she
what
looks like
guys
an
say to each
unbranded
other.
fucking vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, when you have like these deep convos with your friends. That's why like that's why it's so different to have deep convos with like your male friends and with your female friends, because your female friends will always take it seriously and they'd be more like me, you know. But I do that to girls as well. But when I talk with a boy about my feelings, there's always some trolly shit in there. Like when I say like, "Oh yeah, I have a crush on this girl," he'd be like, "Oh, that girl's fucking ugly," you know, stuff like that. Girls would never say that.
I mean, I understand your point. Like sometimes I feel like I'm getting more dragged down in my shit when I talk deeply with a girl than when I do with a guy. Cause like a friend especially, 'cause, you know, like we get to. I don't know. It really depends.
The thing is, you can talk about feelings with girls you've never met before. You can only talk about feelings with guys who are in your group of best friends, because most of the dudes, if you just if you just met them and you'll talk about you'll have some deep conversations, most of those dudes just won't understand it. They'll just be like, "Oh, this guy's weird," you know. But when you do it with friends, it's better.
Yeah.
It's more positive in a way, because like there's always some jokes thrown in there,
Yeah.
which helps. At least for me, it helps. I have this one friend right now, and he's really like my bro. And when I talk about shit with him, we always laugh, even though it's very sad shit. We always manage to laugh about everything because we just make jokes about it all the time. It always fucking happens. I mean, he just got a girlfriend, and like he hates it when people in our class care about it so much, and he hates it. He's like, everybody would be like, "Oh, you have this new girlfriend. Oh, you fit so well together." And he's like, "Okay, well, why the fuck do you care so much? I have a girlfriend. Like, if you get a girlfriend, I won't constantly say things about it 24/7. If you get what I mean." But when we talk about it, it's like always as a joke, you know, and he starts to laugh about it because it's like it's different. I can't really explain it, but every guy watching and listening will probably understand what I mean.
It's feelings like, and sometimes you just can't. It's just how it is, right? I got you.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished then. Mission accomplished. Yes. Well, I gotta go in 8 minutes, by the way.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay, let me. Why the fuck did Terry send Benigma balls? What the fuck is this? Wait, let me send it to you. Okay, we'll wait. This-
I'm gonna get my rum bars today.
You're gonna get what?
Bars of rum.
Oh, your RAM sticks.
Yes.
How much?
2 8x2, whatever, 16 gigabyte.
Oh, it's 16 gigs.
Yes.
Well, I have 8 gigs at the moment, so it's
I have
a
8
lot
gig.
more.
I have 8 gigs too. And honestly, like when I run Destiny, everything fucking dies.
Oh, for me, 8 gigs works perfectly fine.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it depends on how fast your RAM is too, because mine is like 2666 megahertz.
I don't know. I lost the box.
Yeah, then mine is probably like faster, which is why it works. That would make sense. I'm just reading these fucking memes that they sent in the server, and they're like, all right. I mean, these fucking memes are so weird. Why is EA the worst company in America? Because Ubisoft is in France. Dang. And this one with the black guy with the Abraham Lincoln tattoo on his
Oh my god, that is so
on his neck.
Is that Abraham Lincoln? Does it say Franklin?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Benjamin Franklin. Oh yeah, it's Benjamin Franklin. Okay. Oh god, there we go. A gif. Okay. All right.
It's just wholesome.
It's just wholesome memes.
Wholesome
I mean,
memes.
I have this one picture of a friend of mine, and he was sitting in class, and we had like this effect on the screen, and it looks like he's like posing with his butt. Look at this. It's like the funniest thing ever to me. he even he even sat perfectly for it.
Oh my god.
Why do you have so many faggot gifs?
I don't know.
You have something against faggots, huh?
Here, you just got delivered something.
Another. Okay. This is just bad. Not gonna lie. Okay, wait, let me look at my phone real quick. Okay, silence. Nice.
Yes.
My phone is 69% by the way. Oh, you're just searching for more gifts, huh? I see.
Nah, I just already have them on my computer.
Okay, let me have a look at this one. Something with 9/11. Tetris, alright. Okay. How long is this one gonna take?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. What the fuck is this one with the like enormous fucking dildo? Why is it so long?
I don't know. It's just... I love when
Okay.
she fucking like swing at that guy that looks like Gandhi and just looks at it like silently. Anyway, are you gonna go soon?
Yes, I'm gonna go in 4 minutes.
Alright.
Or now, depends on when this girl calls me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go now.
Alright.
Okay, see you. Have fun with your podcast, dude.
I mean, I'm probably gonna end it now, but that was nice.
It's kinda dead now.